All right, welcome back to the Briones Pickleball Podcast. My name is Jordan from Briones Pickleball, and today we have a very interesting conversation. We have a very special guest. This is probably the most impromptu, most random podcast that I've been a part of. But hey, what can you say? Our guest today is Johnny Pickles.
What's going on, Briones Pickleball Podcast?
All right, so Johnny, dude, so to kind of tell everyone how this even happened here, you emailed my wife, or you emailed Briones Pickleball, and you were actually asking to just do a lesson or something.
I just wanted to play you one-on-one.
Yeah,
and take you out to lunch.
He wanted to play me singles because you don't even like doubles.
Hate doubles. Love triples.
Okay, I don't even know what that is.
my chauffeur's in the back playing.
Oh, okay.
Getting all the shots I miss.
Okay. But anyways, so Johnny emailed us, just wanted to play one-on-one, and my schedule was a little open, so I said yes. And we just got off the court, actually. We played, what did we play? 3 games, Johnny?
3 games. I got crushed.
What was the score line there?
11-0. I got pickled. 11-1. And then we played up to 15. I got 3 points because the wind.
No, that was good, Johnny. So, yeah, you literally came up here, flight, hotel, rental car to play 3 games with me.
I flew in from Philadelphia. So about a month ago, I found a lamp in Ocean City, New Jersey, and I rubbed it, and a genie came out. So I got 3 wishes. Obviously, world peace was one. The second one was to cure cancer, and the third was to play Jordan Briones one-on-one. So I was super happy about that. The world peace and cancer hasn't been developed yet, but I got to play Jordan Briones here in Phoenix, Arizona, one-on-one. It was great. So I fly out tonight. So I just flew in for literally 24 hours to play Jordan Briones singles.
Oh man. But in reality, Johnny, you said you just been playing under a year, right?
June 2nd. It's been 7 months now.
And then
I got in the pickleball.
Yeah, and then you said that you kind of you watched one of our videos, or how did that happen?
I was just looking for good-looking Asian people, so I typed in good-looking Asian people in YouTube, and obviously Jordan Briones came up right away. And I was like, oh, I like this video. So I actually work in the soccer space. I work in the soccer industry. So I liked how he communicated, how he set up the drill, how he corrected the other player. I think it was a session on dinking. And I was like, I really like this guy. He's really cool. So I went to the website. I found him. I emailed the website and said, hey, can I fly out there and play Jordan Briones one-on-one for an hour and then take him and his family out to lunch? To Jack in the Box or something like that. And then a woman replied back, sure, but let me check his schedule. And I think that's really weird. But I flew out and we just finished playing, had a great time. And he said, hey, do you want to get on my podcast? I was like, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Okay. All right. So we got Johnny Pickles from, flew out from Philadelphia. The first thing you told me, Johnny, was, I met you right here in my backyard. You said, you don't like to exercise. You don't like to drill. You don't even really want to get better.
No.
What do you play pickleball for, Johnny? What is it? So
I've been going all over the world coaching soccer for 30 years. Mental health is really important to me. A lot of the programs that I run is with the U.S. State Department, United Nations, and U.S. military. So I'm going to countries and doing conflict resolution, working with refugees, promoting equality and sport. So if you look at sports in general, specifically girls or women, girls that play sports do better in school. They have a less chance of osteoporosis, a less chance of breast cancer. They are more confident. They have a less chance to get sexually assaulted. And if they are sexually assaulted, there's a higher chance that they'll report the sexual assault. So girls in playing sports is so important. It doesn't have to be professional, but just play something. And when I look at the pickleball space, you don't need that much room to play. And I believe it's the only sport in the world where, an 8-year-old could beat their father. And it's just an incredible game. So I got into it June 2nd, and I just fell in love with it. I'm not really a paddle guy, but just the sport is great. So the past 7 months now, I've been going all over the world playing in pickleball tournaments, always losing, playing 50 and over. Just at the Diamond Amateur Championships in Daytona, I was in Delray Beach. I was in Korea 2 months ago. Coming up, there's the Punta Gorda in Fort Myers in 3 weeks. Then the Naples Classic in February. The Indian Open is in Mumbai, the 7th and 8th in India. The Delray Beach is again in March, and then U.S. Open in April. So if you see this really good-looking Asian guy in glasses, wearing a suit, that's me, Johnny Pickles. Come up and say hello, and let's be friends.
Yeah. So Johnny, we played 2 out of 3 singles, and you played in your entire white suit. So the slacks, you had the pants going, and the jacket, and then you say basically you play this way in all your tournaments.
Sure.
Yeah. So what's the thought process behind that?
So I'm not a good player, but I look really good.
All right.
I'm not good at all, but I look amazing. So I always win best dressed. So that's also important.
Yeah. And then you said, so you are coming from, you said a soccer background.
Correct.
And some of the things that you told me is you've coached at the highest level, right?
National teams, professional teams all over the world.
So how does that, finding pickleball, what are some contrasts and also some similarities, or how has pickleball really, change your outlook on things?
I think with pickleball, just like any sport, having mental resilience, being strong mentally. I mean, Jordan here really focuses on the technical part of the game and your stroke. There's obviously strategy, just like in soccer as well, and where to place and anticipate the ball. But the thing that I like about Jordan as well is promoting the mental part of the game, right? You're down, 10-5. Do you have the ability to come back? And when we talk about, again, mental health, just having fun, trying to it's a game. Can we have fun and not take it so serious? And I just like the way that Jordan coaches as well. He's such a good guy.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right. So, Johnny, you just play, you go all over. And one of the things that you told me why pickleball has been so great is you're just there to meet people, right? You're there to connect and make connections. How many people, or to tell me about those relationships? You were telling me sometimes when you're interacting with people, and how many people and how many friends do you think you've made in the past? What was it, 9 months?
7 months now.
7 months.
Probably good friends through pickleball. At least 20, really good, close friends now that we play, that we check in with each other. I texted so many people, hey, I'm going out to Phoenix to play Jordan Briones singles. They're like, what? That's awesome. Why? Because he looks cool, and I really want to play him. And then going to tournaments has been really fun. Some people recognize me and say, hey, you're the guy that plays in a suit. That's not really good, but you look amazing. Yeah, that's me. So literally, again, that's the thing about pickleball that I just love. Some sports, there's just so much, I don't want to say hatred or animosity, but just that competition where Urgh! And I like that part of pickleball that you finish the game, you hit paddles, you say, well done, great job, and you move forward. So there doesn't seem like this real, intense, hatred that some sports have between teams or clubs or something.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's super awesome, man. You talked a little bit about too. One of the things I just kind of want to talk to you about is the mental health and mental aspect. Why don't you kind of you brought up a little bit of your story growing up and the challenges. Why don't you share with the viewers, some things? So
I'm pretty arrogant and ultimately amazing, as you can see. Right, this isn't a face for radio. So it's because, my situation, I was actually born in South Korea. My story is I was found in a trash can as a baby, taken to a police station, then went to an orphanage. And then I was adopted by a family outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So when I look at where I started to what I've accomplished and what I've done in my life, I am amazing. There's nobody that can say that you're not amazing. I have a lot of other friends in the Korean adoptee community that have very, very similar stories. And for some people, I don't want to say they play the victim, but you have to move forward in life. there's challenges for every rich person or a famous person or somebody that has an amazing family. We still have challenges. We still have struggles. So someone that is homeless, their struggles aren't higher than someone that has a lot of money. Everybody goes through personal things. And the thing that I like about pickleball is that friendship, is that community, is, hey, I'm struggling today. I need to go out and exercise or play pickleball or meet someone. Hey, can I reach out to you to talk to you about something that's going on in my life? And I just love the community here.
Yeah. That's
with Jordan Briones.
That's awesome, man. So how was that? You said you were adopted by a family in Philadelphia?
Yeah, a Caucasian family.
Okay. And
so I thought I was white. I didn't know I was Asian until I got to college. I thought I was white because, like, when you look in the mirror, I just see like an American, right? Like, this is American. So when people treat me like, "Hey, you're Asian," I am. I thought I was white my whole life until college.
It took you till college to figure that out, man?
Yeah, because everybody treated me as American, right? And that American is a white person. I've been all over the world, and people are like, "Where are you from?" I'm American. Where are you really from?
Yeah.
Philadelphia. Where are you really from? Maple Glen. Where are you really from? 1358 Bell Lane.
Yeah.
No, where are you really from? Okay, I guess I have Korean blood. Oh, you're Korean. No, I'm American.
Yeah.
So even here, still in America, people ask me, "Oh, your English is really good." My English is really good. I'm American.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. So did you have brothers and sisters growing up?
2 older sisters. Yeah, 7, 10 years older than me. Like 3 mothers.
Oh, what do you mean by 3 mothers?
Because I was so much younger.
Oh.
We have nothing in common. So they all like tried to take care of me all the time.
Now, were they adopted too, or no?
No, my parents' biological kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you close with them at all?
No, not really. A little bit. It's I don't know. It's complicated.
Yeah.
We should all just play pickleball together.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. Why don't you tell us about your? You said you've started a charity on.
So I just registered a charity, a 501c3 called paddlesandballs.org. I haven't created the website yet. I just registered it, so I need to move on that. And when I look at, again, the pickleball space, in November they created the World Pickleball Federation, the WPF. I think most of you know about soccer and FIFA. So this is a pickleball governing body, and they want to do a lot of things to help support, in America, for me, urban areas. We don't need to send everything overseas, but urban areas in America. And then obviously there's countries overseas that struggle to get quality balls and paddles. So people will donate balls and paddles, but a little bit lower quality, shall we say. So it would be cool to raise money and to promote the sport. And, the balls don't last that long.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Selkirk because they just came out with a new ball, I believe, a 1-year guarantee. I don't know if that's, I saw something about that.
Yeah, the S1 ball.
Yeah, so something like that would be incredible. I'm playing in the Indian Open in Mumbai in February. So in India, a lot of the players there don't have the money to buy a $250 paddle.
Yeah.
So they've actually have their own paddles now in India. A couple companies, local companies in India, have created their own paddles as well that, are a lot cheaper. But I still think the quality is pretty good. I'll see it there in Mumbai next month. And, just go out and just love our community that we're in.
That's awesome, man.
If anybody wants to, shout out, if anybody out there is lonely and needs a good looking Asian friend or just wants to talk, my Instagram, can I put out my Instagram, Jordan?
Go ahead.
My Instagram is Coach_Johnny, JOHNNY, and then the number 1. So Coach_Johnny1 is my Instagram.
All
if
right.
anybody wants to shout out and say, "Hey, what's going on?" I go all over the country playing pickleball and making friends. So anybody want friends, come have dinner at the Waffle House with me. Love the Waffle House. Shout out to the Waffle House.
There you go. Yeah, so Johnny's all over the map, all over playing tournaments. And if you see anyone in a suit playing full suit, and you said you never play without it.
No, I always play in a suit. I always look really good. Thank you.
And you and you said you have different colors, right?
I've got about right now 18 suits plus my tuxedo. So sometimes I'll wear a tuxedo.
Really?
If I make US Open in April, I might play in my tuxedo, and then I have
in the summer heat.
Yeah, I look gorgeous. Thank you. And I'm single.
Oh my!
So
goodness.
if you're over 50, That's me over 50.
Nice, man. Tell me about those glasses. What you got going on there?
Oh, I look amazing in these glasses. I have a lot of glasses. I'm a little known in the soccer industry for having silly sunglasses because when I go overseas to Asia and Africa, I'll always have silly glasses, and some kid will say like, "Hey, can I have them?" And then I'll just take them off and I'll give them my glasses, and they're all surprised. Oh, I get to keep them. So I got kids all over the world with these sunglasses. So it's pretty fun. Yeah, it's good times.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you still coach soccer?
Yeah. At this point, because I'm older, I coach coaches. And then I like working with the underserved community. So in March, I'm planning to go to Saudi Arabia to do a girls soccer clinic over there. I was in India with the U.S. State Department doing a girls soccer clinic in the slums of Mumbai. I was in Kyrgyzstan before that doing conflict resolution in the mountains of Osh. I don't think this is interesting for anyone, but just the kids and the coaches and the people and the culture and the food is awesome. It's so much fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. And
so I want to do that in pickleball. So if anybody wants to come with me to Africa to go do a pickleball clinic and make friends, send me a message and say, let's go. You want to go to Burundi? You want to go to Mali? Let's go to South Africa. I'm there. I was just in Ethiopia a few years ago, in Somalia, doing soccer things. So yeah, let's go together.
Cool, man. So you're one of your kind of passions, or one of the things that you want to do is kind of do this with pickleball too, then.
Right. Correct.
And work with like the minorities and the more less fortunate people in other countries.
Sure, definitely. Some sports out there. That's why the difference of soccer. I don't want to say poor, but poor kids can play soccer. If you look at Maradona, Messi, some of the amazing players that were out there, they didn't have money and they became the best players in the world. Golf, tennis, you need money, right? You need a country club basically to play in a lot of spaces. So pickleball, you just need a paddle, a net. I've played soccer with rocks and a coconut in like Papua New Guinea. We set up cones with sticks and stones. It's been really fun. So you need a paddle, a reliable ball that doesn't break, right? And net. That's it. But I think it's possible to go and promote the sport globally.
That's awesome, man. Cool. So I don't know, man. Anything else? I appreciate you flying all the way from Philadelphia to take an hour singles beatdown.
I got crushed. If I just want to give a shout out to Jordan here, he's a really, really sincere guy. I just like him as a person. I think his ability to coach and communicate the space on the court is really important. There's a lot of coaches out there in the U.S., I don't know about the world, but in the U.S. that are really, really good players, but they're not pickleball coaches. They're just really, really good players. So if you're interested in a really high-level session and get critiqued in a very constructive and positive way, this is the guy you need to come to and get some coaching. If you're a beginner, he's got it. If you're a really high level, in my opinion, a professional or just under that, a 5-0 player, and you need to just drill and work on certain points of your game, I really believe Jordan's your guy here. He's a great guy. And then through my programs that I want to run globally and things like that, looking for a sponsor. So I need a suit sponsor because it's expensive. I'm always buying suits all the time. Yeah. So I need a suit sponsor, paddle sponsor, sunglass sponsor. So
nice.
Let's come join me. Let's go overseas and play pickleball together.
Nice, dude. I really appreciate those words, man. Thank you. I was gonna ask you, do you speak any other languages or no?
I do. I speak English. I speak English and broken English fluently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So when you're overseas, you need broken English.
What is your? Give me a little example. What's your broken English sound like?
Pickleball. You and me. Okay. Same. Good.
Nice, dude. All right, man. Any closing thoughts or what?
I love you. I'm going to pray for everybody out there that they stay healthy. Happy New Year to everyone globally that's listening to this. If you see a guy playing a suit, please come up and say hello. Let's be friends and play pickleballs. I only play singles though. I'm awful at doubles. That's awful at the net.
Yeah. So again, very impromptu podcast here. Johnny, thanks for flying out, man. I love the positive vibes and everything you bring to pickleball. I hope that you can just keep going, and all the all the things you're trying to develop. I hope the best on all those. Keep me updated. And yeah, maybe we'll have you back on the podcast to
I love Jordan.
Yeah,
Great
man.
guy.
Thanks, dude.
Great guy.
All
Thank
right.
you, everyone.
All right, see you guys.